Antarctica is the most mysterious continent on our planet. Its territory is so vast and the climate so extreme that this land still remains largely unexplored and hides countless secrets. For over 200 years, scientists and explorers have been trying to unlock the mysteries of Antarctica. During this time, they've uncovered fascinating facts about this enigmatic continent. The Loch Ness Monster of Antarctica. Everyone knows the legend of the Loch Ness Monster, supposedly living in a Scottish lake. While most scientists are skeptical about Nessie, the discovery of a giant monster from Antarctica that lived millions of years ago is a proven fact. In 1989, near Seymour Island, paleontologists found the remains of a massive creature with an incredibly long neck. It took researchers over 20 years to excavate more than 800 kilograms of bones before they could finally describe the creature in detail. They named it the Antarctic Loch Ness Monster. It turned out to be the largest elasmosaur ever found, a marine reptile over 10 meters long that went extinct tens of millions of years ago. Evidence suggests these predators may have even hunted sharks. This discovery makes scientists wonder, what other ancient monsters once roamed Antarctica, and could some still remain hidden today? The lost city of Atlantis. Under the ice. One popular theory suggests that the legendary city of Atlantis lies buried beneath Antarctica's ice. This idea was proposed by American scientist Charles Hapgood in his book, which even featured a foreword by Albert Einstein. According to Hapgood, around 12,000 years ago, a sudden shift in Earth's crust pushed Antarctica far south from its original location. Before the shift, the continent supposedly had a mild, comfortable climate, making it a perfect home for the advanced civilization of Atlantis, later entombed beneath kilometers of ice. A giant hole in the ice. In 2017, satellite images revealed something strange in Antarctica. A massive hole in the ice sheet. To understand its size, imagine an area as big as 2 Moscow regions combined. That's how enormous the opening was. This wasn't the first time scientists spotted a giant patch of open water surrounded entirely by ice. Harsh weather makes studying these holes nearly impossible, and their origin is still a mystery. Strangely enough, researchers believe climate change has little to do with their formation, which only deepens the intrigue. Ancient meteorites. Thanks to Antarctica's dry and freezing conditions, meteorites are exceptionally well preserved and easy to spot against the white snow. In the past 50 years, scientists have found over 40,000 meteorites on the continent, and that's only from a small fraction of the land being studied. With so many meteorites and so much unexplored territory, many people believe Antarctica could also hide alien artifacts or even crashed UFOs. Countless books and films only fuel this theory, but most scientists remain skeptical, preferring hard evidence over wild speculation. Strange creatures beneath the ice. As the famous line from Jurassic Park goes, life finds a way. Nearly a kilometer under Antarctica's ice, scientists expected to find nothing but lifeless rock and water, but drilling operations have revealed bizarre creatures. Giant squids, strange worms with teeth, spider-like organisms, and even transparent fish. In 2021, researchers discovered something even stranger. A rock covered in unknown life forms resembling sponges. While these tiny organisms may not sound as exciting as a megalodon or Bigfoot, their existence shocked scientists. If such life can survive in extreme conditions here, it could also exist on other planets, perhaps even Mars. The Blood Falls. Over a century ago, explorers stumbled upon a bizarre sight. A waterfall in Antarctica that looked like it was pouring blood. Don't worry, it's not actual blood. At first, scientists thought the color came from red algae, but later discovered it was caused by iron-rich water seeping from a subglacial lake. When exposed to air, the iron oxidizes, turning the water blood red. And this isn't the only colorful ice phenomenon. Researchers have also found bright green ice formations caused by unique chemical reactions inside the glaciers. A perfectly shaped iceberg. Water and wind usually carve floating icebergs into irregular shapes, but in 2018, scientists were stunned to photograph a perfectly rectangular iceberg in Antarctica. Later, they discovered the iceberg had only recently broken off a glacier, which explained its sharp edges. Wind and waves simply hadn't had enough time to reshape it. Volcanoes. Despite its icy reputation, Antarctica has several volcanoes. The most famous is Mount Erebus, the southernmost active volcano on Earth. For the past 50 years, scientists have closely studied it. Inside its crater lies a lava lake, constantly bubbling. Erebus sits on a major fault line, releasing powerful bursts of deep Earth gases. Harsh weather makes expeditions rare, but during one, scientists even found microbes living inside the volcano itself. Singing ice. It may sound unbelievable, but Antarctica's ice can actually sing. Scientists compare it to the continuous sound of a flute holding the same notes for long periods. Most of these sounds are inaudible to the human ear, but sensitive instruments pick them up. The cause? Constant pressure from shifting temperatures and strong winds, forcing the ice to produce eerie vibrations. The oldest ice on Earth. Where else would you expect to find it? Antarctica holds glaciers that are over 1 million years old. Some ice layers reach nearly 3 kilometers deep. And since ancient ice traps microorganisms and even traces of past climates, scientists believe studying it could unlock secrets about Earth's history and possibly reveal unknown forms of life. An ice cave the size of an island. A few years ago, NASA scientists discovered a gigantic cave inside an Antarctic glacier, large enough to rival a big island. It likely formed in just a few years due to melting ice. So far, the cave has only been studied using radar scans, but exploration continues. Subglacial lakes. Over the past 50 years, radar has revealed nearly 400 lakes hidden beneath Antarctica's ice. These lakes are sealed under kilometers of ice, cut off from sunlight and nutrients. Yet, they are believed to host microorganisms and other life forms that adapted to survive in total darkness. Fossils of dinosaurs and ancient creatures. As I mentioned earlier, Antarctica wasn't always frozen. Millions of years ago, it was a warm and fertile land, home to massive creatures, giant lizards, dinosaurs, and even the ancestors of dinosaurs. Recently, scientists discovered the fossil of a dinosaur ancestor in Antarctica that's over 250 million years old, a number hard to wrap your head around. Who knows what other prehistoric remains still lie buried under the ice? Mysterious cosmic phenomena. Antarctica is also one of the best places on Earth to study space. High above the continent, observatories have detected unusual cosmic particles that scientists still cannot fully explain.